Alrighty everyone, hello and welcome to day 8 of the McDougall Maximum Weight Loss Challenge. So today this morning before I went to bed, I put some beans in the crock pot to make a bean soup. And figured it really wasn't going to be a soup because the amount of water that was in it would be absorbed by the beans. But anyways, so here's how you make this. So I used a bean that I've never used before. I've never actually even seen it before. It just says it's an organic red bean, but I got it at the Asian grocery store. They're really cute little round red beans with a little brown strippy thingy on them. But anyways, I don't know what these are besides a red bean, but they're organic, and I thought I would give them a try because I haven't tried them before. So needed to have, I did half of this recipe again, just in case it didn't turn out well or I just didn't really need that much leftovers. So 1 cup of beans, and then I put those in the crock pot, and then I put in 4 cups of water. So there's 4 cups of water in there, and then chopped up a whole onion, chopped that up completely, and then I don't have a picture of this one. I don't know why I took a picture of everything else. Why I didn't take a picture of this, I don't know. But 2 stalks of celery, just sliced it down the middle and chopped it. So those 2 things went into the crock pot as well. And then we had some spices. So the first thing that I put in there was, let's see, let me look. Oh, a bay leaf, just 1. And then 1/4 of a teaspoon of sage and 1/4 of a teaspoon of oregano. And the sage, the only sage that I have is rubbed sage. I don't know if that's any different from any other sage. I'd honestly, I just don't know, but that's what I had. So that's what I used, and it came out just fine. And then 1 tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce, which we use tamari because it's wheat free. But anyways, so I put that in there, and then all those ingredients went in the crock pot, mixed it up really well, and then turned the crock pot onto high and let it go. And it says on the recipe to go for 8 to 10 hours. So my husband stopped it at probably would have been about 8 hours, maybe 9 hours, maybe 8.5, maybe something around there. And it's completely like, it's more like refried beans consistency, kind of like I thought it would be. All the water is completely gone, and it's very creamy and very rich. And so basically what I'm doing with this is just serving it over cauliflower. So I have a dish with me that's got cauliflower in the bottom and then that on top. And that's what I'm going to have for my main meal for today. And actually I had a very small bite of it a little bit ago when I was putting it in my container. It tastes very good. It's not like over the top, oh my gosh, this is amazing. But a very, very nice flavor, just very mild, very good. I would assume that if somebody likes spicy stuff, they might want to put a little bit of sriracha on it, or you could even just mix in some jalapenos when you cook it. If you want something to have a little bit of zip, you probably could put a chopped up jalapeno in there. That would probably be very good as well if you wanted to do that. Anyways, so it's very good. It's very mild, like I said. The flavor of the bean, it obviously will depend upon what bean you use, whether it's going to be more of a creamier texture, or like a garbanzo bean would be like a totally different consistency than like a white cannellini bean. So just depends on what you want to cook. It doesn't specify what kind of bean on the recipe. It just says dried beans. So that was kind of cool. So I got to use my new beans that I've had in the closet for a while and haven't used them for anything, so I wasn't sure what to do with them. So that is what I'm going to take with me. I also have a container of tomatoes, my 99-cent package of tomatoes. I have that. I'm going to take that with me as well. Connor's birthday party was at the jump house tonight, so I'm getting to work late, so I'm probably not going to take a lunch break. So I'm just going to take those 2 things with me to eat. I'll probably be hungry when I come home in the morning, which is absolutely fine. I'll just find something to eat then. I probably am going to have some oatmeal, to be honest with you. I haven't had oatmeal in a while, and that sounds really, like that would be really yummy. So that's it for me for now. Yeah, there's nothing else exciting going on right now. So that's it, and I hope you guys are having a good one, and I will talk to you again in the morning. Hi guys, so I'm on my drive home, and I thought maybe we could talk about some beans real quick. So the recipe last night, my husband had some. I ate it last night with a whole bunch of cauliflower, like I told you, and it was very good that way. My husband also ate it that way. He had probably about 1/3 of the bag of frozen cauliflower. I took the other 2/3 of it, and he liked it and said that it was good. It wasn't, oh my gosh, make this every day, but it was good. So that just gives you an indication of, yeah, it's not a bad recipe at all. If you're looking for something just kind of different and something you just want to try, go for it. But it wasn't anything like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. Oh my gosh, I have to eat this all the time. So, just a heads up, you may or may not want to make this recipe. It's not bad, but it's not, I can't give it a ringing endorsement like, wow, this one was awesome. So I ate that before I left for work last night. I actually ate the rest of the creamy potato soup, potato chowder that I had made. It was very good. I really enjoyed that. And then so this morning there was another pharmacist and then 2 technicians in the pharmacy with myself, and I was munching on my tomatoes, my little baby tomatoes, and so I offered everybody else a tomato, and nobody wanted one. Now granted, it was 6:30 in the morning, so yeah, maybe people that are just getting up for the day really don't want to eat tomatoes that early in the morning, but I was like, what is wrong with you people? These are wonderful. They're like candy. And my one tech is exact opposite of me. She said she doesn't really like tomatoes that are cold. She'll eat them room temperature, but doesn't care for them cold. Okay, I really don't like tomatoes room temperature. I love them cold. So I could see that, you know. She would have eaten one if I'd had them at room temperature. Okay. The pharmacist that was there, he was like, nope, not touching that with a 10-foot pole, kind of like my husband. And the other tech, she was really funny. She said, well, if it was chopped up in a sandwich or, you know, chopped up on a salad, then I'd eat it. But just to pop one in my mouth to eat one, yeah, no. So I didn't share my tomatoes with anybody, but that's fine. I ate them. They were delicious. So yeah, that's it for me for today. I do need to go home and exercise, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go home and go to bed. I am extremely tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep yesterday. I had to end up getting up early, and then somebody was texting me in the middle of the day, so I was responding to that text, and so then I had trouble falling back asleep, and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I'm really tired. So yeah, I'm not going to exercise, and I'm not even slightly hungry, so I'm not going to eat when I get home either. So that's it for me. I hope you guys had a fabulous day, and I'm not actually sure what recipe I'm going to make tonight, so hopefully it'll be something that's like, woo, yummy, and you guys need to try this kind of thing. I'm not sure though. There's 4 or 5 different recipes that I really want to try, but like all but one of them take an hour to an hour and a half to cook, which they don't seem like they're a lot of work. They just need to cook for a long time. I'm not sure I'm really interested in that. So not when I really need to sleep. So I would like to actually, if I can sleep, I would rather sleep until it's about time to get up to go to work rather than having to get up super early to cook like for an hour and a half. So anyways, we'll see what we do later tonight. I don't know. That's like a whole nother day. So I will talk to you guys again tonight. Have a good one.